Happy rails to you. It's good to see you again. Happy rails to you. Welcome back, my friends. Thanks for watching this channel and the videos. Sometimes they go real fast and sometimes they're slow. Happy rails to you. Thanks for watching. Well, hello everybody. This is Wednesday, and I thought I would do a A-Muze break on today. Hey, in the last video, remember I showed you my cookie box cars, and I think I mentioned that I have another Wilson's car coming. I have actually about 5 other cars that I bought since my birthday that are coming, that are in the mail. And this is one of them. It came today. I've already started opening it. And I thought maybe I ought to do a A-Muze break. Just share this. Now, I've got 2 of these already. So, why do I want another one? Because I like them. And I've been looking at them. And it wasn't until that I found them in my box, found and pulled them out and repaired them, that I really thought, hey, I need another 1 or 2 of those. So that's what I did. I bought another 1 or 2. I picked this up on eBay, and I'm pretty sure this is what I think it is, because I looked it up and made sure that this is what was coming today. And there it is. Another American Flyer 807 cookie box Rio Grande car. Now, why am I so interested in the Rio Grande car? Well, number 1, Colorado was my home for 20 years. Number 2, I love the Rio Grande. And I love cookies. You remember Cookie Monster? Well, next to Cookie Monster, I was probably the original Cookie Monster. Okay? I love these Rio Grande cookie box cars. I've always liked them. Denver and Rio Grande Western. Ran these. I actually have seen a couple of real ones. I had pictures, but I don't have them anymore. And this one actually has the brake wheel on it. And I picked it up at a reasonable price. Of course, with shipping and handling nowadays, doesn't really make anything too reasonable. It's not quite as good a shape as my 2 that I've had, my 2 old ones, but I think this will clean up really nice. It's not really bad. The lettering's a little faded on this side, a little more than this side, and it looks like it's faded from where people have grabbed it and picked it up. But I think it'll clean up real nice. It is not broken. Um, and it's going to make another good addition to my cars. Now, this gives me 3. I wanted to say 4. So I'm not too sure. I don't have another one on the way. But this gives me 3, if not 4, Rio Grande cars to pull in a nice consist of Kansas City, Santa Fe, Kansas, Colorado, and Texas Railroad. And so I'm trying to fill out some of my cars with railroads, box cars that are being used on my railroad lines, particular to my region. Katy cars, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, there it is. Another Denver and Rio Grande cookie box, bakery goods, refrigerated car. All right. I also have a short clip, kind of a mini update on the layout, and we're going to go to that now. All right. Enjoy. Hi guys, welcome back. This is GMAN, My World 67. Well, what you're seeing here, hopefully, is the mountain. Sorry about that. Been having trouble getting this camera to cooperate today. Let's see. There we go. And I've laid some track already. I'll show that to you in a minute. Done some of the fill-in work that I wanted to do. And now, before I go on with the track any further, I need to go ahead and set the mine, or at least get it to where I know I want to set it, and start cutting the new hole in the mine, in the mountain for the mine. So that's what I'm going to try to achieve partially in this video. I hope you enjoy seeing some of the progress shots, and we'll see how far we get. All right, the mountain's going to have to go right back on the same side as I said in the last video. And it's going to be good, with the exception of GMAN's got to get up on the layout itself in order to do it. And I've been up here for a couple of hours today already, and let me tell you, that's no easy task, but we got it done. All right, so the mountain, the old mine was right in this area. Well, we're going to have to go ahead and set this, reset it, so that it comes out more to this area. So the mine is actually going to be around in here. The problem is going to be getting the track to flow that direction. Now, I've got the old trusty switch out, and there's one way that can go. I thought about trying to loop it around and coming back on it, but it's not enough to do that. I would have to start the track way back here and put that switch way back there. So I don't think I want to do that. I think we'll probably go with that switch being here and letting this be an end dump. Now there's also another possibility, and that possibility is we could have a turn the elevator and set it more at an angle back to this side. And run a chute from this chute over more to the center of the car. So I'm not sure what we'll do. But we'll get it figured out. So now I know I've got to cut my cut in the mountain around in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that cut in the mountain. And I think I'll go ahead and hook up the switch right where it is. And we'll just try it and go from there. But before we do that, I want to show you what we've done here. Here is the line that comes around the mountain. Now I'm up on the table, so bear with me a moment. So the line comes around here, comes around the mountain, goes around, like we said. Comes all the way around and hooks back in to the original track. Now, as I said, I did do some of that fill-in work. I didn't do it all. I decided to leave that gap. It's like a little cavern in between. Actually looks pretty realistic. And there's a crack there that it's not a major crack, but it is a pretty good crack from when I was going to tear the mountain out, and I was beginning to take the track out of it and grabbed hold of it and was starting to move it, and it was solid. And so I jerked on it 3 or 4 times, and finally it cracked right there. So I'll probably will go back and still close that crack with some putty. But the crevice right there, I'm gonna leave that. I kind of like that. As you can see, I did do some putty. There's some white spots there, and I decided I'm not going to color that necessarily. I'm kind of leave that because it looks kind of like snow that's still on the ground that hasn't gotten off yet. Kind of neat, I think. And then there's a little bit under the tracks where I did the seams. And I was going to do that also, and I decided that I had to set my tracks first and make sure that they're going to be setting the way they need to be. And if I finish all that and have to move them, then that's going to be just kind of meaningless. So I've left it so that it too kind of looks like a little snow on the ground, in between and around the tracks. And we'll do some more detail to it as time goes on. Make it look a little better. I'll probably add a tree or 2 in that area and different things. But as I said, this line comes around now, and it will go, and it will tie into this one. Which I'm going to shift over a little bit. So there's going to be some changes in it. Well, that's all for now, guys. As I always say, if you enjoy working on your layout, operating your trains, custom building your trains, repairing them, whatever it is that you do to your trains, to your layout, you should have happy rails. That's all for now. Until the next layout update. Bye-bye.